So the question then becomes, Emily, a lot of media, including anchors, have kind of slammed the president for going after Al Franken, but at least not in his own voice speaking out against Roy Moore.
Right, and I think that's totally fair, because these are two stories that came out in close proximity to each other, and he jumped on it. I mean, his response to the Al Franken allegations was really quick, and so it almost looks exploitive, but it's tough going forward. I mean, you have people on both camps, the left and the right, who want to believe their own people, so they apply more nuance when these things are about people on their own sides. I think we saw it with Al Franken. I think we saw it with Roy Moore. And it's tough, but hopefully the president will make the right decision when it comes to Moore.
Well, here's what Kate Bolduan, a CNN news anchor, had to say when the president went after Senator Franken, but not Judge Moore.
This has officially become the president doesn't get to do this moment. He doesn't get to question Al Franken and stay silent on Roy Moore, and no one should allow it.
I don't know how we're not supposed to allow it. The president gets to say whatever he wants, but is that a fair media criticism that he is speaking out, at least on Twitter, against the Democrat but not the Republican?
Well, sure it is. Sure it is. I mean, you know, that's favoritism. That's open partisan favoritism, and around charges that are really serious and should transcend that.
But what about news organizations? You're seeing this more in the last 48 hours, Michael, who are now resurrecting the sexual harassment allegations made against Donald Trump as a candidate after the Access Hollywood tape came out. Yeah. Why resurrect that story, which was, you know, he's denied it. He's called these women horrible liars. There's certainly a debate about whether they should be believed. There was about a dozen of them, but we had an election after that, and he won.
Yeah, but he opened the door with that tweet. I didn't see that Trump angle being reintroduced until that tweet, widely. And once he did that tweet, he opened the door. He made it fair game.
Why did he open the door?
Because it's 5 in the morning and he can't help himself.
No, I meant, why do you say I'm not saying why did he do it. I'm saying why does that open the door?
It opens the door because he has now weighed in on the topic, and so he now gets to he wants to give some shots, he gets some shots.
You know, talk about Roy Moore, who, whenever he talks about this, he rips the liberal media in Alabama, and particularly goes after the Washington Post, except that all the allegations